cleaning and organizing, and I said I would jump on right quick because I've been having a lot of conversations this morning, and man, I just have to tell y'all, so many people have said, we want you to cut more credit videos. We want you to cut more consumer protection videos, consumer law stuff and all this stuff. And I just have to tell you, like, seriously, honestly, you guys, you ain't ready. Not you specifically, but the majority of you are not ready at all. How do I know this? I know this because when I look at my channel and I look at all of the videos that I have already put out, granted, this whole entire channel was not about credit and consumer protection stuff. It kind of evolved. Well, it definitely evolved to that. I've put out tons of videos on consumer protection and credit stuff, and I see with regularly, even when I wasn't on this channel, I go back and I look at how the views are doing, and the views pretty much peak when they initially come out, and then they stay right there, more or less. The same videos that get the highest views, you guys are watching, but a lot of people who come to my channel and are attracted by me holding up that brown book, the 15 USC code book. A lot of those people only watch that one video. And then they go to the comments and they post all of the questions without ever checking my channel to see if I've already done a video that answers their question. And I have to tell you guys this. What I am teaching on here, what I am talking about on here is not baking a cake. It is not how to twist your hair. It is dealing with the law. And although I am definitely not a law person, let me go ahead and give my disclaimer. I don't give legal advice. I just share stories, experiences, and talk about what's in the news. Okay? So this is entertainment purposes only. But I'm here to tell you guys how I know, hey, peace, hey, Nassim Marjal. That's very interesting. Peace, sis. Glad to see you're still cooking. Man, you have no idea. You have no idea what all is still going on with me. I want to tell you all so badly, but because the internet, the public internet is not a safe place, I really think I'm going to start doing like some other content creators and having like a close friends or something like with members where I can really tell y'all the real deal, because haters ain't going to pay to hate. But yeah, I want a safer space to really go in, like really go in. But y'all, I got to tell y'all this for real. Many of you have been watching me for a long time, but the majority of people are new. They only watch one video and then they go all throughout the internet looking at somebody else. But I'm telling you guys, majority of you ain't ready for what you're asking for. You're not ready to file. You're not ready to write a paper. Even with AI, you're not ready to write a letter, a validation letter. You're not ready to dispute with the credit bureaus yourself. Even with artificial intelligence helping you to do it, you're not ready to do that. You're not ready to do the research. You're not ready to listen to video after video after video, experience after experience after experience, read case law, dig deep into your own court system and find out what are the rules for the particular judge that you need to go before. You're not ready to find out the levels of the court system, magistrate, superior, Supreme Court for your state, not Supreme Court of the United States. You're not ready to do that. And you probably never will be. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't been ready to do a whole bunch of stuff that I have had to do lately. But let me tell you something. Either you're going to learn about the law willingly or you're going to learn about it unwillingly. Because I promise you, oh, I promise you, this is not a threat. This is very much a promise. If you live long enough, you're going to end up in the court system. And it doesn't have to be for a criminal matter. The majority of the cases are civil. Neighbors arguing, car accidents, insurance claims, family court, divorce court, they keep my car, crazy co-worker. You're going to end up in court for something. Traffic ticket. You're going to end up in court for something. Do you guys know that in the Georgia code, what is it? OCGA, Official Code Georgia Annotated, whatever it stands for. OCGA, it's actually like, it's written in the dang on code of Georgia that you can't curse. You can't curse at people. That's considered, you can't curse at a child. That's considered what? Disorderly conduct. Now, is it being enforced? No, not really. But, power is a very funny thing, right? You get the wrong cop, you get the wrong person, and they could decide to enforce it, right? Judges are very fickle. You go before the wrong judge, and something that your cousin been doing for years and ain't got caught, but just gets a slap on the wrist, you could end up literally incarcerated for. It could be the same state, just a different county. See, you ain't ready for this level of crookery. You ain't ready for this level of investigation. How do I know? Because again, I know because when you come to my channel and you ask me to do more videos, when you haven't even watched all the videos I've done up to this point, I know you ain't ready. You just want something new. And I'm not speaking to you specifically. I'm saying you figuratively. The yous of the world who always want more, more, more without fully digesting what you've already received. I want you to think about if you ate food like that. You haven't even swallowed yet, right? But you steady stuffing food in your mouth, going, oh, give me more, give me more. It's a buffet, give me more. You haven't even swallowed what's in your mouth, but you're putting more in. Eventually, you would choke, right? And that's what's going to happen with many of you who claim, and the real ones, you know how this works. The people who I'm talking to ain't even here. Because that's the reason for this video. They're not here because they don't show up. The people who are on this video and watch to the end aren't even the people that this is for. That's the funny thing. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And I'm not mad. I'm frustrated. And I'm not frustrated with y'all. I'm frustrated with the system. Because some of you have been so blessed and so fortunate to have no clue what I'm talking about. You have no clue. But one day, you're going to have to. And if you do not prepare for it in advance, I'm telling you, it could literally ruin your life. It could be very extremely detrimental, set you back. I don't want to say ruin your life because there's nothing bigger than God. You can bounce back from anything, but it could set you back so far beyond anything. Do you know right now debt collectors are trying to have it so that if they get a judgment against you, they can come and seize your vehicle? Do you know that in these economic times with people not paying and with the debt collectors not paying, they're taking people to court more than ever just so that they can get a judgment to garnish your bank account? And many of you don't know anything about a business bank account. You only know about a personal bank account. Many of you don't even know about that. Some of y'all are off the grid. Some of y'all are going to the check cashing places because you don't have no bank accounts. So bump a business bank account where you can separate yourself, right? Where you can get an EIN for free from the social IRS, right? And you can create a business and you can separate yourself. If you're going through something, forget that. You don't know nothing about that. So one day you're just going to go get your check and you're going to hurry it, you're going to hurry up to get your check because probably your check is spent before it's actually deposited, and you're going to find out, oh, what happened to my check? And then HR is going to be like, yeah, about that. We got a garnishment for you. We had to take this percent out of your check. Many of you haven't even looked up in your law in your state to see what is the amount of a garnishment, what percent up to what percentage of a check can they garnish? What would you do if your check got garnished? How would you make money? How would you survive when you already live in check to check? When your check is less than what your check is supposed to be, how are you still going to survive when you already check to check? That law is not enforced to make us comfortable to them take us into custody. Indeed. Okay, I think I got what you're saying. I'm sorry. Peace, beloved. Yeah, I need some peace. I'll take all the peace I can get. Learn the home rules of your state. Come on, curl, cause I said so. Ooh, I like that username and how you spelled it. Very creative. Very. Cause I said so. Ooh, I wish I had thought of that. But if that's your thing for real, I would get that, protected. Because that's very nice and quirky. But yeah, looking up the rules for your state and for your county. That's why it's so funny. Like with the presidential election year, election year. Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Many of you don't even know who you're so concerned about the president, but you don't even know who you're voting for in your own backyard. You don't even know who you're voting for in your own backyard. You vote for the judges sitting in your courtroom. You vote for the damn coroner. You don't know these people. And half the time, if you vote in your local election, you only vote for the names that you're most familiar with or the party that you associate with, even though you don't even know why you associate with that party. And it is not until we got caught up in some bullshit that we be like, how is this a law? How is this legal? It's very much legal because you haven't been paying attention because it didn't affect you. It didn't affect your kids. It is crazy to me that if I go right now to Walmart, as much as I hate Walmart, if I go right now to Walmart and buy something I don't like it, I can take it back with a receipt and get my money back. But, but, pay a lawyer a freaking $5,000 retainer and they don't even know what the hell they doing. And the judge even tells them in so many words, you should have never graduated from law school. You can't get your money back from that lawyer. You can fire them on the spot. Can't get your money back from that lawyer. Do you know how many people have been drained by the legal system? Drained by the legal system. And they were completely innocent. They should have never been wrapped up in it in the first place. They had to pay somebody to defend them because they don't know the lingo. They don't know the lay of the land because it's very, very complicated by design. And then when that person doesn't perform because they're just there for a money grab, they know you're not going to get your money back. Even if you fire them, you have to like go through the bar and do all this stuff. And all of them protect themselves. Like it is very, 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 very hard to get a lawyer in trouble. Okay? Very hard. One of the lawyers in the Young Thug YSL case, he just got in trouble for some crap he did over a decade ago. And he had to do it like 3 times. Misconduct. 3 times. Unbelievable. Oh, and he just can't practice for 6 months. It's not for forever. It's just for 6 months. Some of you work in customer service jobs and let you do one thing wrong one time and you out of a job at that company forever. Mm-hmm. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Like, this is not a game. It is not a joke. Give thanks. You know what? You're right. Spirit of gratitude. Because frustration is a negative emotion. And again, I'm not frustrated with y'all. I'm frustrated with the system that we are a part of that is designed to keep us going in the path that they want us to go in. And yes, it does take a whole lot to break out of, but it is something that, quite frankly, the way I see it now, you really don't have a choice. Do you know how many mothers and fathers are fighting right now for their innocent children in jail strictly because they do not have the funds to get them a lawyer? Do you know the reason, like, people are like, why are you talking about AI on the channel? For those of you who don't know, AI is artificial intelligence. I'm talking about it because they're developing algorithms that literally basically they're developing algorithms and things in AI that's largely based in racism, things that will spit out they're trying to come up with ways, y'all, okay, that where they can input a number of factors and automatically spit out a sentence for you based on a number of factors. Guess who's going to be disadvantaged with that? And there are people working, there are very few minorities in the field of tech who speak the lingo to tell these people, y'all are basing this artificial intelligence on the information from this many years of intel from people using the internet, when black people, brown people, disenfranchised people, people in poor countries didn't even get the internet. Some of them still don't have access to it without paying large amount, without having to buy it in data packets. Y'all know everybody don't get unlimited streaming, right? So input determines output. Whoever created the artificial intelligence code, they're the ones inputting the information based on what? Based on them. Not based on me and you. Not based on everybody. Because everybody don't matter to everybody. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Give some of my cousins down here in Savannah and Alexa. Alexa don't know they language. Alexa don't know their dialect. Alexa don't know, doesn't understand their country twang. Alexa don't know. Mm, let me see here. Oh, Naomi said, like the late comedian George Carlin said, it's a big club and you ain't in it. Come on, Naeem. Okay, certainly picking up what you are dropping. Good. Okay, okay. Respect what you said. This is real, y'all. This is so real. This is so real. But it's something that I don't even think that you have the luxury. Either you're gonna pay on the front end or you're gonna pay on the back end. Either you're gonna pay right now with time, come up with a schedule. I don't know if it's 30 minutes a day or 30 minutes a week. Whatever it is, it's better than nothing. So either you're going to pay with time now or you're going to pay with money, stress, and your health later in some way, shape, or form. If they don't get you, they're going to get somebody that you love and that you are close to. And I don't want to be like the mistress of doom and gloom, but it really is only going to get worse. Y'all saw Elon Musk debut that Optimus robot, and they really do have the robot dogs now. I don't like dogs, but I think I'd rather be chased by a real dog than a robot dog. If you're not ready, please get ready.